Hey, welcome back to Super Smash Bros. Melee. In this episode, we're going to continue on through Classic Mode, starting with Dr. Mario. We're going to go ahead and play as Dr. Mario here to start out. And our good friend, normal difficulty with 4 lives, as we always like to start out with, if my control stick will cooperate. Here we go, Dr. Mario. Young Link. Because this is Mario, I should be able to play this relatively well. I mean, Mario is one of my best characters in all of the Smash games, so I should be able to perform relatively well in this, I would like to think. But who knows? I have no idea, my friend. Who's to say? I can't say, not at all. But I suppose we're just gonna have to see, my friend. There you go. That's how you get it done there, Dr. Mario. Immortal. We got an Immortal for 5,000 points. Captain Falcon and Fox. Team Fox, even though we're in Captain Falcon's stage. Get out of here. Get out of here, Fox. I don't like your nonsense there, Fox. Stop attacking me, Fox. Thanks for shooting a bomb at me there, Fox. Now I can't actually even get back to the platform, so thank you very much there, Fox. I appreciate your cooperation in this. Will you please get out of my face, Fox? I would really appreciate you if you just disappeared. Thank you very much. You deserve that. You deserve that pain that you felt just now. Will you get out of here? Will you get out of here, Captain Falcon? I'm gonna go ahead and eat that Maxim tomato before you have a chance to eat it yourself. Because I do not want you to. Get out of here, Captain Falcon. Thank you very much. Man, I had no business dying in that fight. I had no business losing a life in that fight. So I lost a life for no apparent reason in that fight, which is unfortunate. Now, how are we going to go about doing the targets in this level? I have no idea. I have no idea. I don't remember anything about the targets in this one. So this is going to be interesting indeed. I do not remember anything about the targets in this one. So let's see how we're going to go about doing this. I'm not entirely positive. So let's just go ahead and inch our way through this and see how well we're going to get this done. I have no idea, really. Suppose we can do something like that. How am I going to get that? How am I going to get that one? That's the big question. I'm not entirely sure. Like that, I guess. I suppose that might be how I can get it. But the question is how am I going to get that one that's way down there? I'm not entirely positive. How am I going to get that one way up there? And how am I going to get half of these? This is insane. I don't understand how I'm going to get most of these. This is just a little bit crazy town. I have no idea how to get most of these. I have no idea how to get most of these, in all honesty. What? I have no idea how to get most of those. So that's just a little bit of a concern. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to go about doing that, but you know what? I suppose we'll figure it out. Suppose we'll figure it out somehow or another. But who's to say how? I'm not entirely sure how we're going to do it. Whoa, we traded smash attacks there. Traded smash attacks there. Which is not what I wanted to have happen. But that is okay, I guess. Can you get out of my face there? Yes, I'd really appreciate you if you disappeared, my good old friend. Thank you very much. Face Planter. Instant Poser for 100 points. Giant Link. Okay, so how do we go about defeating Giant Link? That's the big question. Who's to say? I'm not entirely sure. Just beat up on him. It's really that simple. Just beat up on him. Just hit him with some superpower electrical powers. I do like how Dr. Mario has electrical powers. I think that's really, really cool. I like how Mario has fire and Dr. Mario has electricity. I think that's pretty neat. I do think that's pretty neat indeed. We already have a parasol. That's something we already have. We don't have a Toad. So let's go ahead and get the Toad. I suppose getting a single one is better than none, so we'll go ahead and take a Toad. Oh no, it's my clone. It's my non-PhD having clone. Whatever shall I do about this nonsense? I don't know, Mario's just gonna kill himself, I guess. See you later there, Mario. I even got an impervious bonus, which is perfect. Team Kirby. Alright, Kirby. Let's do this thing, Kirby. Hopefully you guys can actually give me an opportunity to attack you. That'd be phantasmical. Can you guys go away? Can I not be hurt by a blowing up barrel? Leave me alone! Stop attacking me! I know this is exactly what you're supposed to be doing in a fight, but at the same time, I would appreciate it if you guys gave me a moment of peace. Can I eat that Maxim tomato so I actually can stay alive? That would be wonderful indeed. I would be much pleased if I could survive somehow or another, my good friend. I would be much pleased if I could survive. Oh no, that Kirby got the Maxim tomato, which I am not particularly a fan of. You're not gonna no! I don't want you to swallow me. I don't want you to swallow me and gain my powers. Will you? Ha! Stop doing what you're doing there, Kirby. I would be appreciative if you just calm down what you're doing. For some reason, it is such a pain in the neck to do this nonsense, but that is okay. Race to the finish. Race to the finish. Race as fast as you can, Mario. Go as fast as you can, Mario. You can do it. I fully believe in you, Mario. I fully believe in the powers in your legs. You have trained for this your entire life. You have trained for this run your entire life. I believe in you. I am more than confident that you can manage to do this. So keep on going. Ooh, we didn't pick a good path here. Yeah, we didn't pick a very good path here. So let's see how we can actually get past this. I am not entirely sure if we're gonna be able to do this. There we go. Look at that, we did. We did somehow manage to do it. So now we can actually go through this door. Fantastic. Good job, Mario. Good job, Mario. That's how you get it done. Metal Samus. Metal Samus is gonna be scary, even though Samus is already metal. Will you stop hitting me? Stop tossing me around. I'd be much pleased if you calm down with what you're doing. Again, I've been telling myself I need to practice grabbing and like dodging, but I've been kind of failing miserably at that here. But we did a pretty good job doing that time, which is pretty good. So well done there, Mario. You got the job done pretty effectively there. I would rather survive. That would be nice if I can survive. Really? Well, that's unfortunate. So we're not going to be getting the lovely, lovely points that we get for fighting Crazy Hand, which is kind of a pain, but it is what it is. So I probably cut out the death that we had there with Crazy Hand. I probably cut out that death because it's just a waste of video space. So I probably cut out that death, which is no big deal, I guess, because there's no sense in keeping that death in. It just shows how embarrassing things are. So I probably cut out that death because it just went bad. That's all there is to it, my good old friend. I just cut it out because Mario performed particularly bad in that fight, and I don't appreciate it. So can you not perform so bad, Mario? I'd be much pleased if you actually were able to defeat Master Hand and Crazy Hand instead of dying 1,000 times like you did in that previous attempt. That'd be super nice. If you actually tried to win instead of dying 1,000,000 times, I'd be much pleased. So thank you very much for actually, cooperating with me and defeating this giant hand. So thank you very much. Thank you very much for cooperating with me, Mario. I really appreciate you. Yeah, we had a continuation there, so we lost a whole bunch of points, which is a real damn shame, but it is what it is. We're not going to get nearly as many points as we could get, but it's not a big deal. It is not a real big deal at all, my good old friend. We still get a ton of points, and it really doesn't change that much in the end. It really doesn't change that much in the end, so I'm not all that concerned about it. We're still able to complete it. That's all that really matters.
Congratulations!
Feed the turtle. Make him feel better again. You got the Dr. Mario trophy. Fantastic. Alright, let's go ahead and continue on here. Starting with, how many points did I get? 349,000? Alright, well, let's go ahead and play as Samus. Let's go ahead and play as Samus. Now, I'm generally pretty alright at playing as Samus. Samus is a pretty fun character to play as, so this just should be relatively simple if I do say so myself. So this should go relatively well. Samus is pretty fun to play as. So yeah, hopefully this goes relatively well. The Princess team. I really like Peach's design in this game. I really do. I think she's really well designed in this game. I mean, I like Zelda's design too, but I think Peach looks great in this game. I think she looks quite good, so that's why I'm gonna beat her up and destroy her. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, Peach, get out of here. I'm just gonna kick you a couple times. Two. Can I kick you a couple times there, Sheik? There you go, get out of here. Break the targets. Can we actually complete this target mission? That is the big question. Can we actually complete this target mission, unlike Dr. Mario's, which we weren't able to complete? So let's actually try to complete this one. That would be super nice. But who's to say if we'll be able to complete it? I have no idea. I'll be able to complete it if I don't run off the edge. It's really that simple. As long as I don't run off the edge, I'll be able to complete it. But, whoa. How do I get that? Like that, I guess? Something like that? Suppose that might work. How do I get those? Am I supposed to do something like this? And then I have to get back up onto the platform somehow or another, and then I can go ahead and grab that by doing that. There we go. Okay, that's simple enough. That's simple enough. Versus Mario. Have at thee, Mario. Get blown up on. I'm not going to try to pick up that bomb, because if I try to pick up that bomb, I'm going to take damage. So go ahead and explode there, Mario. See you later. Thanks for being blown up by a bomb there, Mario. Giant Yoshi. Da da na 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 na. La da 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 dee da. You are a very clumsy Giant Yoshi there, Giant Yoshi. You are clumsy and you are very, very uncoordinated. Which is totally fine. But you're still alive, which I don't appreciate. So can you please go away there, Yoshi? You are surviving too long. Surviving too long. Yeah, go ahead and blow up there, Yoshi. Go ahead and blow up. Bonus stage. Let's see if we can actually get some trophies here. So we've already gotten that trophy. Suppose we can, and we've already gotten that trophy. So I suppose we can, try to get those, but it doesn't really matter. We've already gotten all 3 of those. Ice climbers. Should be relatively simple to take care of ice climbers. We're going downwards this time, which is kind of interesting. But now we're going back up again, my friend. Go away. I'm just gonna go ahead and kill your partner. And then kill you. By kicking you in the face. By kicking you in the face. Team Donkey Kong, huh? I could live without Team Donkey Kong. I could definitely live without Team Donkey Kong. Whoa, okay, I'm just gonna blow myself up if you don't mind. Just gonna blow myself up if you do not mind. I'm trying to attack you guys, but you're not giving me an opportunity to do so, which I am not pleased about. You guys are attacking me too much, and I want you to stop because I'm in pain. So can you stop doing what you're doing? I would be much pleased if you gave me a moment of peace. Whoa, okay, they killed themselves there, which is totally fine by me. I feel like I was just about to die there. 150% damage, Pratfaller, punching bag, crowd favorite. Assisted KO because they killed themselves, which is fantastic. Race to that finish. How fast do you run there, Samus? You run somewhat fast. Not all that fast, actually. Not very fast at all. You fall kind of fast, but you don't really run all that fast. But you're a pretty good jumper, which is pretty good. Which I am not going to be upset about. I am quite pleased that you are a decent jumper, which is pretty great. It allows us to do what we have to do. It allows us to jump over these pits of lava, which is really all that matters. So that's what we're gonna do. Gonna jump over the lava all day and every day. Ooh, I think I might actually be able to continue. So let's go ahead and continue. Yeah, we can actually go a little farther. Look at that. Ooh. Actually be able to get a little bit farther there. Super nice. Metal Jigglypuff. This is going to be interesting. Trying to smash attack, but for some reason my controls aren't cooperating with me. Will I be able to get an impervious on this? Nope, I was gonna say, like, would I be able to get an impervious on this? That would be kind of wild. That would be just a little bit crazy town if I got an impervious on that. That would be wild. Cement shoes, Butterfingers. I got a Butterfingers detriment there, which is unfortunate. Hello there, Master Hand. I have 4 whole lives, so I'm not all that scared about fighting you. I am not all that scared about fighting you and Crazy Hand with 4 lives. So thank you, but no thank you for being a nuisance. I am not all that concerned about you guys. Not really, not at all. You guys should be relatively simple to fight, if I do say so myself. I'm an idiot, by the way, in case you weren't aware. I'm just a slight idiot. I'm taking lots of damage unnecessarily here. Taking a lot of unnecessary damage here. Whoa. Had to pause there. I was taking a sip of coffee. Alright, will you leave me alone with your finger pointing? Whoa, what the hell? Alright, well, I guess I died there. I guess I died. But I seem to be getting worse and worse at fighting Crazy Hand and Master Hand as time goes on. I'm not improving, I just seem to be getting worse. Which isn't necessarily what I desire. You'd think that as time goes on I'd be getting better at this, but I'm not. I definitely don't seem to be improving. I definitely don't seem to be improving necessarily. Alright, here we go. We got 3 lives to take care of Crazy Hand. so I feel like that's plenty of lives to take care of Crazy Hand. So I'm not all that concerned. Can I shoot you with my super laser? Can I shoot you with my super laser and deal a shaz ton of damage to you? Is that something I'm capable of doing? Possibly, maybe? And then hit you with my flames. That's what I am going to do, is hurt you with fire all day. But you should be relatively simple to take care of there, Crazy Hand. Yeah, go ahead and do your weird walking thing. Go ahead and do your weird walking thing. Doesn't really matter that much. That laser deals a lot of damage. I'm actually quite a big fan of that laser. That laser is actually quite powerful. There is no doubt about such things as that. Ouch. That deals a lot of damage too, actually. That deals a lot of damage back to me as well. Which I am not a fan of, but that's okay, I suppose. You have 1 life left, so that is all you have left. You gonna let me out or what? I was mashing the button, but you still wouldn't let me out, which is kind of ridiculous. Which is just a little bit ridiculous. I lost a life there for no reason. I was mashing the button, but you wouldn't let me out. Which is kind of nonsensical, but it is what it is, I guess. But it is what it is, I suppose. Not a big deal. We were able to win anyways, which is all that matters. Because we don't lose points for losing lives, we lose points for continuations. Which is just fine. Hey, look at that. There's yet another trophy on in our collection. Yet another trophy for our delicious, delicious collection. What I like to see all day. There is no doubt that I like to see that nonsense. Huzzah, my friend. There you go. You can climb upwards.
Congratulations!
Fire that missile. Fire that super powerful missile. You got the Samus Aran trophy. Alright, let's go ahead and do the target test for Dr. Mario.
Break the targets! Go!
There we go. All right, well that's completed. Yeah, that one is actually kind of hard in all honesty. I'm sorry I went commentary-less for that one, you guys. That one was actually kind of difficult. But all right, let's go ahead and read the trophies and call the video a success. So let's see how many trophies we got. We got Samus Aran trophy. Samus Aran. This intergalactic bounty hunter's full name is Samus Aran. Clad in a power suit made by the Chozo race and infused with her enhanced blood, she cleared the planet ZBs of Metroid infestation. Samus is an orphan, the sole survivor of a space pirate raid that destroyed an Earth colony named K2L. Metroid, August 1989. Alright. Phantasmical Dr. Mario. Immaculate in his medical garb, Dr. Mario destroys killer viruses with his amazing vitamin capsules. With his dedicated nurse, Princess Peach, at his side, Dr. Mario spends day and night in his laboratory working on new miracle cures. Somehow he's managed to keep up with all his new viruses that have arisen over the years. Dr. Mario, October 1990. And I think that's pretty much it. Nope, we have a Toad as well. Toad, Peach's longtime servant, first showed off his strength in Super Mario Bros. 2, then proved to be an agile driver in Super Mario Kart. There are many Toads in Peach's castle and across the Mushroom Kingdom, and although they look similar, they have varied natures. Not the best of guards, Toad must often be rescued. Super Mario Bros., October 1985. Good old Toad. Good old Toad. Alright guys, so that is where we're going to go ahead and call today's video. So thank you for watching this episode. I really hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you did enjoy it. I will see you guys next time when we continue on through more of Classic Mode. As always guys, I really do appreciate you watching. It truly does mean the whole world to me. I will see you guys in the next episode.